find I'm suddenly starting to notice things I never saw before. Well, maybe I saw them. I just wasn't paying attention.
Well, I think there can be no question now that Jake Gyllenhaal has become one of our finest screen actors. He's consistently picking interesting and provocative material. I particularly liked him in Nightcrawler a couple of years ago. I think he should have been Oscar nominated. He was robbed. At any rate, he gives another award-worthy performance now in the new movie Demolition. Here he plays an investment banker by the name of Davis Mitchell. He and his wife are in a car accident, but she dies, he doesn't. At the hospital, right after she dies, he goes to a vending machine to get some candy. It gets stuck. He winds up later writing a letter to the vending machine company demanding a refund, but spilling the beans, spilling his whole life out and what he's going through to these complete strangers at a corporation where he has no idea who they are. He has a very odd way of dealing with this. He's almost emotionally bankrupt here.
Don't ask. It's embarrassing.
Oddly, though, on the other end, as the relationship between the vending machine customer service person, played by Naomi Watts, develops, he has phone conversations with her. He meets with her, and he has a relationship with her and her son, played by Judah Lewis in his first feature film, a very talented young man here in a very challenging role himself. The two of those really bond together and help each other in this very unusual drama written by Brian Sipe and directed by Jean-Marc Vallée, who recently did the Dallas Buyers Club as well as Reese Witherspoon's Wild. Again, he has taken his unique filmmaking style and put it to work here, particularly with handheld cameras and encouraging even scenes that feel like they're being improvised, even if they aren't. Jake Gyllenhaal is just superb here. People around him can't understand why he can't grieve for her.
Repairing the human heart is like repairing an automobile. You have to take everything apart.
Now, the title Demolition comes from the fact that his way of dealing with this change in his life is really to turn his back on his business and destroy his house.
What are we doing again?
We're taking apart my marriage.
And in that, we see some very funny but really unusual scenes of him taking a sledgehammer basically to a building, but really to his own life so he can start over and find a different way of living. Jake Gyllenhaal is just simply superb in this role, and it's not that easy a role to do. Naomi Watts, also very good, understated as usual, one of the finest actresses around. Judah Lewis, absolutely aces here, as is Chris Cooper, who plays his father-in-law, and he cannot understand what is happening to his son-in-law here. This movie is definitely worth seeking out for adventurous, grown-up audiences who want something a little bit different and want to see another terrific performance by Jake Gyllenhaal. I say, go.